Hi, my name is Luke Carpenter,
I'm Daniel Rester.
and this is Movieaholic. And today we're going to be reviewing X-Men First Class.
You have the chance to become part of something much bigger than yourself. What do you know about me? Everything.
James McAvoy of Wanted and Michael Fassbender of Inglourious Basterds stars Xavier and Magneto in this prequel to the original X-Men trilogy. Jennifer Lawrence of Winter's Bone and Kevin Bacon of pretty much every movie ever made also star in supporting roles as Mystique and Sebastian Shaw, who is the primary villain of the movie. There are many colorful characters introduced that are new to the X-Men film series, such as Banshee, Beast, Havoc, and Angel. The film is set primarily during the Cold War, more specifically the Cuban Missile Crisis, but opens with a few glimpses at Xavier and Magneto's childhoods. As the film progresses, we see Xavier and Magneto and their growing relationship as they help the CIA fight the Hellfire Club, led by Sebastian Shaw. Shaw plans to cause a nuclear war between the United States and Russia so that he can lead mutants to world domination. While Xavier and Magneto are trying to stop Shaw's plans, Magneto actually does agree with what Shaw is trying to do, but he still tries to take him out due to a personal vendetta. As a prequel, I wasn't really looking forward to the X-Men First Class, since it is the fifth X-Men movie to be made, but it really surprised me when, the action was good, some of the actors did a very good job, especially Fassbender. And overall, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Had a decent story, especially how they incorporated it into a real-world historical event.
Yeah, it actually really surprised me too. I really liked how they mixed the fiction with the historical events of the Cuban Missile Crisis, and Fassbender did do an excellent job. McAvoy also was pretty solid as well.
Yeah. I would say, just for me, I would give it a 3.
I agree. I'm going to give it a 3-star rating as well.
Some of the problems that the movie had were continuity. I noticed a few things. One of them, I'm not going to spoil too much, but one of them was Emma Frost. She appeared at the end of X-Men Origins Wolverine, but yet all of a sudden, in this movie, she has nothing to do with it and is a completely different person.
Yeah, it's a different actress in this one. In this one, we get January Jones, who's alright, but she doesn't really stand her own compared to Fassbender or McAvoy's talents, I don't think.
Yeah, it's like the writers of the movie, as if they just totally disregarded X-Men Origins Wolverine, which, while it wasn't very good, they shouldn't just throw it off to the side, you know.
Well, that is, I think, one of the problems in this. They do sort of mash up a lot of different ideas with the characters in it. I think there were 5 or 6 writers on the script, so that might have been one of the problems.
Another thing that the film really surprised me with was humor. They actually had quite a bit of funny things that happened.
Yeah, they did. There was actually a few funny moments. Kevin Bacon, who really hams it up in this at times. He's really weaselly bad guy, but he does it well. He's Kevin Bacon. He always provides pretty good supporting parts.
Oh, supporting. I agree with you. But there's actually a very excellent cameo that we were completely surprised about. We had nothing about.
Great surprise cameo in this. One of the funniest lines in the movie. It was just really great.
It's definitely my favorite part of the movie, hands down. The visual effects in this movie were actually pretty phenomenal. They've really been getting better throughout the years, and this really brings it out.
Yeah, the effects I thought were really seamless with a lot of the story. It just mixed really well, and they didn't try to overblow it like they did with X-Men The Last Stand, where it was just all effects flying at you every second. And in that film, I thought that they really dropped off a lot of the character development and the story, but in this one they don't do that. They allow them to go hand in hand. And I thought all of the effects were just really good. Except one complaint I have is one of the characters in this, who's sort of like Nightcrawler from X2, actually doesn't look as good as Nightcrawler did way back in 2003. Yeah. But other than that, I thought the effects were really good in the film.
Yeah, and like you were saying, X-Men 3, they pretty much just Michael Bay'd it. They had effects everywhere, no story. This one, like you said, it's a good balance.
Also, I feel that this film, really steps it up from X-Men The Last Stand and from X-Men Origins Wolverine. It sort of brings a new freshness to it. I think part of this is because we got a new director in the game. He's Matthew Vaughn, who gave us Layer Cake and Kick-Ass, which were both pretty well done movies for his first few movies. But I think he really steps it up in this, and he's really showing to be a promising director.
Overall, it's a good movie to see. It's fun, has decent action, decent character developments, and like I said before, I'm giving it a 3.
Yeah, I agree. I stick to my 3-star rating. I think it's a good, solid action film. McAvoy, Fassbender are really good, especially Fassbender. I thought he was excellent.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cast is pretty good, and I think it's one of the better summer movies so far that we've had.
Yep. Just wait till Transformers 3 comes out, and then you'll be saying for that too.
We'll see about that. Probably not.
2 words. Michael Bay.